Hi, thanks for stopping today. I just want to ask you a few questions about the preferred development option that Warrington Borough Council have for growing Warrington in the next 20 years. Have you heard about it at all?
No, I haven't, and I don't know anything about it, to be honest.
Yeah. Let me give you a few sound bites. Warrington looking to grow the town by another 24,000 houses in the next 20 years, and to do that they're going to actually commandeer massive amounts of green belt. Is that something you'd be happy with?
Well, if it's all this lovely area around here, I wouldn't be happy with it because we've got limited green space as it is, and I just know from walking around here regularly how many people use it, and to lose it, it would be a massive loss to a lot of residents around here.
Certainly one of the big things they're going to try and do is build a garden village or a garden suburb around Grappenhall and put 9,000 new executive houses in there. What would you feel about that?
No, I wouldn't be happy. I think that area has been developed enough over the years. I mean, what, 20 years ago that was all open space, and that's disappeared now. And you can just see these new developments are they're just expanding.
Do you think they're for local people or they're for people just using us as a dormitory town for Manchester?
I wouldn't know. There are quite a lot of business executives that live there, and I do know quite a lot of people that commute into the city. But I also know there's quite a lot of families that use the local schools, etc.
Do you think they'd be able to afford the 400,000, £500,000?
Oh no, there's a small bracket that can afford those kind of houses. Most people try hard to even get into this area. You know, there's the areas of Latchford that are sort of south of the bridge that they call, north of the bridge. And I know there's people that are just trying to get into this area at the bottom end of the scale.
Well, let me talk about Latchford now. Have you heard about part of the preferred development option is to open up the Trans-Pennine Trail, make it a dual carriageway? Can you believe that?
Oh,
from around Weast
no.
Lane, and push it over the canal and land it in the heart of Latchford. Would you be happy with that?
No, I wouldn't. I don't know anything about any of these schemes.
Well, let me tell you another one to complete your horror. More Nature Reserve being taken over by Peel Holdings and becoming part of their new Port Warrington.
No, it's all just sounds disastrously terrible, to be honest.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to have spoiled your day so far.
Yeah.
If you just had a few words for Warrington Borough Council, what would they be?
You're trying to educate our children to appreciate nature and the great outdoors. I've got a child in school myself, but you know, how can you teach those ethics to young children, but then on the other hand allow all these greenbelt areas to get consumed by housing developments?
Last but not least, Warrington seems to be intent, or Warrington Borough Council seems intent on making Warrington a city and not a town, and spending vast amounts of our money on doing that. What do you think about that?
Well, it's not really worked as a town. They've struggled over many years to get the town died. I mean, it used to be thriving. They are now trying to plough money into it to reliven the town. So where they think they're going to with the city and how successful that would be as a city without it becoming a slum area, I really don't know.
So I guess to paraphrase, to Mr. O'Neill, the leader of the council, learn to walk before you run.
Exactly, get it as a thriving, bustling town again. You know, which it should be for the size of it and the outlying areas, but it's dead. You know, get that up and running first before you start talking about cities.
Okay, thanks for your help today. Won't keep any longer.
Okay, thank you. Bye.